it was nice. You had a lot to say up there, mate.
Yeah, I think I speak well, so I think a lot of people are asking questions, and I think they like the way the boxing is. I'll say what I think, and I'm not one to beat around the bush. I'll come out and say what I think I want to say, and like people saying, do you think you should win it? Well, if I can't win this, I shouldn't be in boxing, so...
Well, you've been saying that every time, and you've been doing it and proving it and stepping up, and so eventually those titles that you're looking for have got to come. But this is a nice little one. If you can pick this title up, mate, it's a great opportunity, because it does open the door to a lot of other opportunities that could come your way, because it gives you, I think, a top 30 world rating.
Yeah, well, Lee better than anyone. I'll fight anyone, you give me the call and I'll be there, so, I'm just one of them now. Pick a title up, and then when you get that title, it's more to the fact that you come hunted instead of me being hunting them. So it kind of comes to that place where you're bringing something to the table for them, and then they want to fight. So hopefully it opens doors for me, and hopefully I get big fights.
Yeah, well, what's good about this is, you mentioned in the press conference there, is back-to-back fights. This is your third back-to-back fight now, where you're bringing something from your last fight into your next fight, and obviously that's going to be beneficial to you, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, Steve's been amazing. He's got me out, even though I'm not the biggest ticket seller. Steve's always put me on his shows, and he's looked after me. He's got me on these big shows, and he delivered last time out. He got me against Fagan on the Hughie Fury, Josie Parker bill at the MEN. It's one of my things I've always wanted to do, is fight at the MEN arena.
Did you ever box there before?
No, so it was a massive thing. I can say I boxed at the MEN, the MGM Grand, and boxing the Olympic Games. So they're big things for me to do. I've ticked them off my bucket list now, and now it's time to go back to the serious stuff and get back to winning titles. And
how's training going for this, mate?
Training's been brilliant, because of the Fagan fight, I've gone straight back into camp, and it's given me that little bit of a bit in between my teeth. I want to go and put a show on. I want to look good. I want to be there. And now there's a title on it, I've got that bit in between my teeth to go and win this title.
Were you helping Chris Conwell get ready for his fight against Zelfa?
I didn't really do that much with Chris Conwell before the last fight, because he hurt his bicep beforehand. So
Well, this is what I wanted to say before as well. We all forget, before that Matty Fagan fight, even though you were carrying fitness into that fight, you weren't carrying sparring into that fight, because you couldn't fight, you couldn't spar, could you? Because you had a cut.
No, I got a re-cut opened up. I fought Henry James, and he cut me. And then I got the phone call for the Fagan fight. I took the Fagan fight, and I got cut like 4 weeks into camp. So I had to go out, and you tried doing interviews with me, and I was pushing you off.
I know,
because, I couldn't show I've got the cut and stuff like that. So I had no sparring. I had 2 sparring in the last week with Ivan Mango. Sparred him in the last couple of weeks, and without him I've had no sparring going in. So maybe a bit of timing was off, and maybe stuff weren't the best of camp, but it shows you what kind of man I am. I took the fight, I carried on the fight, and I won the fight. And it's time to move on now, and like you look at me now today, I look in a lot better shape than when I did for the Fagan fight.
Well, hopefully, weight has been an issue a lot of the times, and I don't think that's going to be a problem this time, is it, mate?
Weight was never an issue in the last couple of times. Just me being lazy, if I'm honest, and like getting up for fights is an hard thing now. I'm turning up for fights thinking I can beat these guys on my worst day. Where I don't know this kid is
this going to be your best day?
Yeah.
Or one of them?
It's a fight where I'm fighting an unknown quantity. Yeah. So it brings that fear. You think you're fighting Mike Tyson, do you know what I mean? So you're doing everything you can to get yourself in the best shape possible, because I don't know what's going to come. All I know is it's supposed to be a banger.
Well, that's it, because he's had 10 wins and 9 of them have come early, haven't they?
So in my head is I've got to be on best form and be really fit to keep this kid off.
I suppose that's good, boxing the unknown, isn't it? You've got no visual reference to this guy, and so it means it's going to draw out the best of you, hopefully.
Yeah, and it's for me, it's time. Like all I've been saying to you, Lee, since you got me back into it, you're the one who got me back here. All the time it were is what a title fight, I'm in it for titles, and like look, I'm not chasing the money, Look, no. I'm getting this title fight, and I've took it. Well,
so let's say everything goes perfect. You pick up this title and everything. Do you think that's a realistic possibility to fight with Ritson? Do you think that could be made?
Well,
because
I've been told, and I've been told that Ritson wants to fight me. I won the eliminator. I might have failed the weight, but there was a bit of a mistaken, like we got told different stuff. And
was it 9/11 you ended up making? Was it?
I got told I could only weigh 9/11 because I failed the check weight. But I got told a different weight on the check weight, but not to go into that too much. And the fight went on anyway, so we got the fight. But you know, that was supposed to be a British title eliminator. I still won the fight, and I can still make lightweight, as you're going to see on this fight anyway.
And hopefully you'll be bringing a WBC International title to the table.
Me and Ritson should have been next anyway, so I can't see why that can't happen.
Right, well listen, good luck for 2 weeks today, and hopefully, like I say, I'll be chatting to you with a new WBC International belt around your waist, mate.
I'm sure you will.
Take care, Joe. Bye-bye.
Thank you.